Boxing really comes alive when the sport has big personalities who can back up what they say when they get into the ring. There are, however, personalities that give the sport a bad name. More often than not, this either comes by way of clout chasing or by having a distorted way of promoting fights or fighters. So we're going to have a look at the 3 most toxic personalities in the sport today. Unlike others we'll mention, Oscar De La Hoya has actually been in the ring and made it as one of the greats. In his time, he was the man at the weight and has one of the most stellar resumes in the business. After his boxing career, De La Hoya started up a promotional company named after his ring name, Golden Boy. This promotional company had given a start to many elite stars we know today, including Canelo Alvarez and Ryan Garcia. Of these 2 massive names, Canelo has reported that he's been done dirty by Oscar and was stolen from for many years of his career. Ryan Garcia is still currently under Golden Boy management, and that relationship has been a roller coaster, leading to a seeming rabbit hole of conspiracy delusions and a current PED's ban for Ryan. There's also been word from multiple sources of the fight game that Oscar would let his narcotics habits rule a lot of his financial decisions. Today, Oscar still has a decent stable of fighters, but we rarely hear about them from Oscar. We've had him have personal feuds with Canelo on a multitude of occasions where he was supposed to be promoting his fighters. This feud promoted the beginning of a side project De La Hoya initiated, called Clapback Thursdays. This section basically lets Oscar vent about his frustration with the boxing world as well as personal beef going on in his life. This was first aimed mainly at Canelo and Eddie Hearn, but has since grown to include many more members of the fight game. There are few things more uncomfortable to watch on social media than a parent trying to relive their glory days by using their child's success. There are also few people who do it as cringy as Big John Fury. With a career spanning from 1987 to 1995, John's record stood at 8 wins, 4 losses and 1 draw. His son Tyson Fury has had major success as a heavyweight boxer, going undefeated until just this year when he lost the first fight for an undisputed heavyweight title in a quarter century. His younger brother, Tommy Fury, has had success in his early boxing career, then focused more on his TV personality career, then came back as a crossover boxer to beat Jake Paul and KSI. John Fury tried his best to worm his way into the spotlight of his son's matches, as neither their trainer or promoter. He's done so less with Tyson, likely because figures of the boxing world couldn't tolerate his circus antics, but has continued rampantly with Tommy in the circus that is crossover boxing. It would probably be a bit more tolerable if it were the case of a father doting over his son, but John has constantly egged Tommy's opponents on to fight John himself. There's no redeeming quality to this kind of behavior, which has started to look more like alcoholism or mental illness. The final member of this list is another father of a top of the division fighter, Bill Haney. Although he's far more useful to the sport than Big John Fury is, Bill may rival John in how self-centered he is. Devin is a highly accomplished and talented fighter with a stellar resume, but doesn't carry himself as one when in the presence of his dad. Bill Haney elects to do most of the talking for Devin when at press conferences and online. After Devin's loss to Ryan Garcia being overturned to a no contest, Bill told the press that it was the team, not Devin, who made the decision to file a lawsuit against Ryan. After this, Bill openly and on his own social media accounts made a habit of going on live calls with fans, in which he avoided most of the questions and focused on humiliating the fans' appearances instead. Seeing a grown man with so many accolades have his dad fight and cause battles for him is not something most fans enjoy watching. Let me know in the comments who you think the worst personality for boxing is. Also, if you're enjoying the content on this channel, please do consider subscribing and leaving a like on the videos. It helps us tremendously. Until next time.